Well, she's coming down the stairs, holding back her yellow hair. I'm going where those chilly winds don't blow. Winds don't blow. And I'm going where those chilly winds don't blow. Well, she went up to her room and she sang a faithful tune. I'm going where those chilly winds don't blow. Winds don't Well, I married me a wife. She's been trouble all my life. Run me out in the cold, rain and snow. Rain and snow. Run me out in the cold, rain and snow. Run me out in the cold, rain and snow. Run me out in the cold, rain and snow. Run me out in the cold, rain and snow. Run me cold, rain and snow. Run me out in the cold, rain and snow. Run me out in the cold, rain and snow. Run me out in the cold. rooster, too lazy to crow for day. Keep everything in the barnyard, people, upset in every way. Don't begin to bark now. Hounds begin to howl. Dogs begin to bark now. Hounds begin to howl. Watch out, street cat people. Little red roosters on the prowl. See my little red rooster, won't you please drive him home? If you see my little red rooster, please, please drive him home. There's no peace in the barnyard, people, since my little red rooster been gone. a little red rooster, too lazy to grow for day. Just a little red rooster, too lazy to crow for day. Keep everything in the barnyard, people, upset in every way.
I know these rails were on like I know my lady's smile. We see a dozen dreams in every passing mile. Can't begin to count the trips the she and I had made. But I wish I had a dollar for each time we both been down this grave. 900,000 tons of steel made to roll. The brakes don't work in this great so see her engine sure to blow. 900,000 tons of steel out of control. She's more a roller coaster than the train I used to know. It's one hell of an understatement to say she can't get me. She's temperamental, more a bitch than a machine. She wasn't built to drive, but at the speed of rumor flies. These wheels are bound to jump the tracks before they burn the tires. 900,000 tons of steel made to roll. Her brakes don't work in this grain so steep. Her engine sure to blow. 900,000 tons of steel out of control. She's more
you told me goodbye. How was I to know you didn't mean goodbye? You meant please don't let me go. I was having a hard time living the good life. Well, you know, the wheels of money got a ton of hay. Now listen here, baby, cause I mean what I say. I'm having a hard time living the good life. Don't be that way. I was losing time. I had nothing to do, no one to find. I came to you. Wheels broke down, the leader won't draw. The line is busted, the last one I saw. Tomorrow come trouble, tomorrow come pain. Now don't think too hard, babe, cause you know what I'm saying. We could have us a hard time living the good life. Well, you know, nothing's for certain. It can always go wrong. Come on in when it's raining. Go on out when it's gone. I could show you a hard time living the good life. Don't be that way.
The streets of Rome are filled with rubble. Ancient footprints are everywhere. Well, you could almost think that you're seeing the on a cold dark night on the Spanish Fair. Gotta hurry on back to my hotel room, where I got me a date with Botticelli's niece. She promised that she'd be there with me when I paint my masterpiece. Oh, the hours we spent inside the color scene, dodging lines, wasting time. Those mighty kings are just like an hardly stand to see them. But it sure has been a long ride to start. Train wheels rolling through the back of my memory. We're right on a hilltop, following a pack of wild geese. Someday life will be smooth like a rhapsody when I paint my masterpiece. Well, I left Rome, we landed in Brussels on a flight so far that I almost cried. Put you in a uniform, a young girl pulling muscles. Well, it sure has been a long, hard climb. Newspaper men reading candy, had to be held down by big police. Someday everything's gonna be different when I paint my masterpiece. Someday everything's gonna be different when I paint my masterpiece. When I paint my masterpiece.
Yeah, there may be tigers to punch you in the ear. Gloves of stainless steel, bats carved out of brick, knock you down and boot you up and give your ass a kick. When push comes to shove, you're afraid of love. Chicken in the desert, wherefore do you cry? Yeah, there may be rattlesnakes to punch you in the eye. By you at your feet, do not let you pass. When push comes to shove, you're afraid of love. When push comes to shove, when push comes to shove, you're afraid of love. When push comes to shove.
Morning comes, she follows the path to the river shore. Lightly sung, her song is the latch or the morning star. See the sun sparkle in the reeds, silver bees passing in the sea. She comes to the town where they call her the woodcutter's daughter. She's brown as the bank where she kneels down to her water. And she bears it away with the love that the river's taught her. Let it flow, wide and clear. Round and round, the cut of the plow in the furrowed field. Seasons round, the bushels of corn and the barley meal. Broken ground, open and beckoning to the spring. Black dirt live again. Plowman as broad as the bank of the land he's sowing. As he dances the circular track of the plow, never knowing that the work of his days measures more than the planting and growing. Let it grow, freely. Which I would say, shall we call it by name? As well, we count the angels dancing on the pin. Water bright as the sky, but what you came. On the earth that takes it in. Will I speak but stand beside the rain? Listen to the thunder shout. I am. The world began. Nothing more, the love of the women, work of man. Seasons round, creatures great and small, up and down. So rise and fall, rise and fall. well to count the angels dancing on the field. Water bright in the sky, but when you came, and the name is on the earth that takes you in. Will not speak but stand inside the rain. Listen to the thunder shout, I am, I am, I We'll be back in a little bit.
Of fragile thunder, keeping time. Cold the days, still on the come. Some sing blue. Hard on laughing widow, straight down to the water, deep sea of love, beneath the cool, dark face of the sea, swift, untold. While never could reach it, just slips away, but I tried.
Delilah was a woman, she was fine and fair. And ooh, she had good looks, God knows, and cold black hair. Delilah, she gained those Samsons in mind. When first he saw this woman, Lord, it took leave his mind. Delilah, she climbed up on old Samson's knee. Said, tell me where your strength lies, if you please. She spoke so kind, God knows, took so fair. Samson said, Delilah, you get off my head. You can shave my head, clean as my hand. My strength come natural as any old man. If I had my way, if I had my way, if I had my way, I would tear this old building down. You read about Samson, all from his birth. He was the strongest man to ever have lived on earth. One day while Samson was walking along, looked down on the ground, he saw an old jawbone. When he stretched out his arm, God, chains broke like threads. When he got to moving, 2,000 was dead. If I had my way, if I had my way, if I had my way, I would tear this old building down. Look out. Well, Samson and Delilah, they got in a tie. Samson, he crawled up on the lion's back. You read about this lion, he killed a man with his paws. Samson got his hands up around that lion's jaws, and with that beast, God knows it, he'll him dead. And the beast made honey in the lion's head. If I had my way, if I had my way, if I had my way, I would tear this old building down. We got him out of chalk to me.
See the captain, strangest I could find. Laid my proposition down, laid it on the line. I won't sleep for beggars pay, likewise gold and jewels, but I will slave to learn the way to sink your ship of fools, ship of fools, on a cruel sea. Ship of fools, sail away from me. It was later than I thought, when I first believed you. Now I cannot share your laughter, ship of fools. Saw your first ship drown from rocking of the boat. And all that could not sink or swim was just left there to float. I won't leave you drifting down, but whoa, it makes me wild. 30 years upon my head to have you call me child, ship of fool on a cruel sea, ship of fool, sail away from me. It was later than I thought when I first believed you. Now I cannot share your laughter, ship of fools. Ship of fool on a cruel sea, ship of fool, sail away from me. It was later than I thought when I first believed you. Now I cannot share your laughter, ship of fool. The bottle stands as empty as it was filled before. Time there wasn't plenty, but from that cup no more. Though I could not caution long, you know I still might want a few. Don't let your hand to raise no flag. when I first believed you. Now I cannot share your laughter, ship of fools.
Some folks trust reason, others trust your might. I don't trust nothing, but I know I'm right. Say it once again now, I hope you understand. When it's turning up, love, men is just a man. Playing the band. Daybreak on the land. Some folks look for answers, others look for fights. Some folks up in treetops, just looking for their kites. And I can tell your future, hey, just look what's in your hand. But I can't stop for nothing, I'm just playing in the band. Playing in the band. Daybreak on the land. Standing on that tower, with my command. You just keep turning while I'm playing the band. And if a man among you got no sin upon his head, let him cast stone at me for playing the band. Playing in the band. Daybreak on the land.
o'clock, 5 o'clock. Bells of heaven ring. Tell me what you done it for. No, I won't tell you a thing. Yesterday I begged you, oh, I reached the ground. All I leave behind me is only what I found. Let the hurdy-gurdy play. Stranger ones have gone by here before they flew away. I would not condemn you. Nor yet would I deny. I would ask the same of you. Failing, we'll not die. Take up your China doll. Take up your China doll. It's only fractured, just a little nervous from the fall.
to the joker, to the thief. There's too much confusion here. I can't get no relief. There's a man that take my wife from beneath my earth. Never live a long life, what any of it is worth. Spoke. There are many among us who feel that life is but a joke. You and I, we didn't hear that. This is not our fate. Let us not talk false and live out. We always get late. Get the view. Barefoot servants came and went. Little children too. Or in the distance, a wildcat to growl. To ride with no cheese, and the wind began now.
tastes like wine. Going where the water tastes like wine. suits my coat. Yes, I wanna be treated this way. Going down the road, feeling bad. Going down the road, feeling bad. Going down the road, feeling bad, bad, bad. Wanna be treated this way.
Start off going on and on. the club. The whole place, it was packed. The front doors, it was locked. Yeah, that whole place was packed. But when the police knocked, them old doors, they flew back. But no, they never stopped rocking. Going round and round. Here and rocking. What a crazy sound. No, they never stopped rocking. Till the moon went down. So sweet, I had to take a chance. Roll out of my seat. Oh, I had it down. Started moving my feet. Oh, yes, and clapping my hands. Doing it at the time, rocking. Going round and round. And out and rocking. Never stop rocking to the moon went. Sugar Magnolia blossoms blooming, it's all empty and I don't care. So my baby down by the river knew she'd have to come up soon fast. Sweet blossom, come up under the willow. We can have high times if you look by. We can discover the wonders of nature, moving in the rushes down by the riverside. Everything delightful, she's got everything I need. Takes the wheel when I sit double, pays my ticket when I speak. She can skim it through rain and violet. She can wait in a drop of dew. She's not calling out to follow. Reach backstage while I sing to you, yo. She can dance a Cajun rhythm, lead up like a wheelers and four-wheel drive. She was on the London and speak born with her. She can make happy, living in life. Sugar Magnolia, ringing that blue bell. Brought out the sunlight. Come on out, singing, I walk you in the sunshine. Honey, come on, man. She's got everything delightful. She's got everything I need. Maple pies in the summer night, moonlight, in the sunlight, yes indeed. Sometimes when the cuckoo's crying, when the moon is halfway down, sometimes when the night is dying, take me out on a wonder what sunshine daydream. Walking in the tall trees, going where the wind goes on. Blooming, blooming like a red rose. Now come over so sweetly. Lord, I take it, I got you in the morning sunshine. Ooh. Sunshine daydream. Come on over daydream. Sunshine daydream. Come on from a sweet dream. Sunshine daydream. Waiting in a cold stream. Calling at your window. Go where the wind goes. Am I gonna miss us? And I'll take it, I'll get you in the morning sunshine. Coming over here. Sunshine. Sunshine daydream, sunshine daydream. Come on over, lady. Sunshine daydream. Sunshine daydream. Come on over, lady. Sunshine daydream. Never been away. Sunshine daydream. Come on over, lady. Sunshine daydream. Just a dream.
sing me a song of my own. And the last bolt of sunshine hits the mountains, and the stars start to splatter in the sky. When the moon hits the southwest horizon, with the scream of an eagle on the fly, I will walk alone by the black muddy river, listen to the ripples as they moan. I will walk alone by the black muddy river, sing me a song of my own. Black muddy river, roll on forever. I don't care how deep or wide, if you've got another side. Roll, muddy river, roll, muddy river, black muddy river, roll. And there's nothing left to do but count the years. When the strings of my heart start to sever, and stones fall from my eyes instead of tears, I will walk alone by the black muddy river, dream me a dream of my own. I will walk alone by the black muddy river, sing me a song of my own. Sing me a song of my own. everybody.